Hi, welcome back to the series that I've been doing on communication. Thanks for joining me again. And what can I say? We are doing a soft opening here in Texas and throughout a lot of the states here in the United States. And there's a lot going on for a lot of people, not just because of the pandemic and everything that's going on, but on a personal level in our personal lives. Some of which may be affected by what is going on around us. Some of it is just life. And so I hope you're taking care of yourself, finding ways to take care of yourself. And if you need, I hope this has been helpful in some way to maybe be able to learn how to communicate a little differently or dance a little differently through this process of communication with whomever it might be that you communicate with, whether it's the person at the grocery store, a friend, a family member, or a significant other. So my name is Mark. These videos are on my YouTube channel and also on my business page, Naturally You Integrative Health. So what are we going to talk about today? I wanted to make this short, but okay, let me summarize first. I've talked a lot about this mirroring technique. Mirroring the other person, hearing them, creating a sacred space to hear them, also mirroring ourselves. What happens when we get overwhelmed with emotion? Oftentimes that leads to argument. I guess I'm thinking about anger. We can be overwhelmed with emotion and be sad and cry or be happy or whatever it might be. But when we're with another person and there's a lot of emotion and it's angry kind of emotion or a frustrated emotion, it can lead to an argument. How can this mirroring diffuse that? So here's the example. If I have the wherewithal in that moment to turn the mirror in towards me, I might be able to take a breath and say, I'm really angry right now. I'm feeling really angry right now. Pause. Right? Pause. Before I say anything else, I'm feeling really angry right now. Now, again, if we're both on the same page, if that other person knows these things too, they can say, oh, okay, yeah, I'm starting to feel really angry right now too. Or I'm really scared right now. I feel really vulnerable right now. Whatever it might be, pause, breathe, pause. That's important so that this has a chance to slow down a little bit before we say anything that we might regret or that might lead to more arguing or escalation, right? I'm feeling really angry right now. This leads me to what I really wanted to talk about. What we've just done is we've connected on an emotional level. I feel really angry right now. I feel overwhelmed with emotion right now. The other person maybe says, I'm feeling really scared right now. I'm feeling really vulnerable. Now, can we connect in some way? Can we, from there, go to, tell me more about that, or how can we go from there? Can we continue to communicate at that point, or do we say, let's take a little break, right? But even if we take a break, at least it hasn't escalated and we haven't ended up yelling at each other or saying things again that might lead to regret, right? But what we've done in that moment too is we've connected on an emotional level. And that's what I really wanted to talk about today. Sometimes I've heard from clients that from couples, that they feel like they can't communicate, or they communicate on different levels, or on different languages. One's talking Greek, the other one's talking French. And sometimes that happens because one is talking on an emotional level and one is talking on a, hey, let's do something about this, let's fix it. Or there may be other things going on, but there's not that connection that needs to happen on an emotional level. So if someone's upset, or whether it's anger, sadness, whatever it is, and I can meet them there, even if I'm not feeling that, and I can say, again, mirroring, I see that you're really upset. I hear that I can tell that you're really sad. Tell me more about that. I can see that you're angry. And we can connect there. Then we can go to another level. But until that gets resolved, it's just there. Unless that person resolves it on their own. And even still, sometimes they might want to communicate it with us. So we can't go to the what are we going to do to problem solve, I guess, to use my example in this, even though this comes up at other times, there's other scenarios where this plays out. But we can't problem solve unless we connect and process the emotion that might be coming up for one or both of us first. And once we do that, then we can go to, okay, what are we going to do? Or what do you need? What do you need? That's next time. Thanks for joining me. Be well. Breathe. Take care of yourself. Thanks. Bye.